Hey guys, happy day. Diana here. Hope everybody is smiling, everybody is in a happy place in their lives. I want to talk to you about something that kind of controlled my past, a big part of my past. And once in a while, it kind of reaches back into my life and tries to pull me back in. And it's very, very difficult not to fall back in the old ways. So people that tell you that you can simply change and be done with it, I don't agree. It's always part of you, it's always part of your system, it's always part of your past. You can overcome certain things. But I believe there's so much more to our minds than we give it credit for. Bad memories will always reach back in and try to get you when you're weak. And you just got to make sure you're strong. So anyways, not many of you know a whole lot about my past, and eventually, I promise, I share with you, I make a video, but it won't be done in 10 minutes. It's a lot of my friends have told me I should write a book because it's wild, crazy, unbelievable, would sell very well as a, I don't know, criminal trilogy, and I wasn't on the criminal end of things. But anyways, so what I wanted to talk to you about is the part of my past that involved eating disorders. I have been married in the past, and it was a very bad situation. I came out of that marriage barely alive, but with no self-esteem. Zero at all. Hated myself. I hated my body, I hated my life, and the only thing that had kept me alive was my youngest child that I had with me at that point in my life. He was the only reason I would get up in the morning. He was the only reason I would scavenge for food and make sure we can eat. He was the only reason I kept on searching for solutions. But then everything changed, and Mac came into our life, and everything turned around. But an eating disorder is not something you can simply turn off. So dealing with that was a big struggle. I felt like everything else in my life was sort of falling into place. I had an awesome job, I loved what I did, life was good. We were building a house, our son was doing really good, and all the paperwork that you have to go through if you do it the right way as an immigrant was going well, and I was lined up to do my citizenship interview and testing and everything, and I still was dealing with that stupid eating disorder. And obviously nobody knew about it, because that's something you don't go around telling people. I was taking diet pills until I had ulcers. I was not drinking water. I was not eating. I would go all day long without eating, telling my husband that I had eaten. And at dinner I would say I ate while I cooked, and then just pick on what was on my plate. And knowing now what I do through our trainings we went through, our certified personal trainer studies and everything we have done, obviously this is not how you lose weight, this is not how you become healthy, this is not how you become strong, this is not how you live a healthy, happy, long, active life. It's exactly the opposite. If you're dealing with anything like this, send me a message, okay? Let's not talk openly on Facebook. Let's just get on the phone or send me a message and we can chat. But I promise you there are ways out. It's very possible. You can change your life around. You can become healthier and stronger than you have been ever in your life. I am 42, guys. 40 freaking 2 years old. Right? Mother of two. Between Mac and me, we have 3 kids. We are officially grandparents. So, you know, we've been around a while. Those bodies have been around a while. And holy cow, I'm stronger now than I was in my 20s. Alright? It's possible. It's so possible. And what I wanted to mention is that even though I overcame those problems, the eating disorders, the self-hate, the self-doubt, it's just as much emotional as it is physical. And without Mac, I would not have been able to do any of it. He made me who I am today. A strong woman that will get in the middle of 2 big dudes fighting if I see there's a need for it, okay? I always fight for the underdog, so nothing will stop me. I don't think about myself, I think about how I can help others. Without Mac, none of it would be that way. But sometimes the past reaches out and takes the dirty claws and tries to pull you back in. And that's what happened to me over the last week or so. You know, something triggers it. Somebody that's important or whose opinion is important to you says something that was not meant that way at all. But it sets your mind off. It sends you back into that self-doubt spiral. And it's very difficult to deal with, especially when you understand what's happening. And you think it would make it easier, but it doesn't. It's almost more frustrating that you know what it is, you know what triggered it, you know what's happening in your head and your body, and you still can't turn it off. What makes you angry? So now you're dealing with the past. You're dealing with the old emotions of an eating disorder. And now you're freaking angry because it's happened again after you thought you had your life under control. So, I am on the other side of it. All good. Something switched. Can't explain it. Something did. It's all making sense. And for the last 5 days, it almost felt like I was looking at the world through a pair of foggy, gray shaded glasses. Very hard to explain. And this morning I woke up and it's gone. I woke up and I feel the light on my face, I feel the sunshine on my face, I see flowers for what they are, I look at the birds, I listen to them, I look at the leaves dancing in the wind, and it's all making me smile again. So sometimes, all the time, we are our own worst enemy. But I wanted you to know you're not alone. That's the main reason I made that video. You're not alone with whatever your struggles might be. Okay, so reach out. Please feel free to share this video with anybody you know or you think might be struggling with any of that. Okay? Share it, reach out to me, say hello, tell me your story. Would love to hear from you. And like my page, WildChild Fitness, if you haven't already done so. Bye guys, ciao for now.